Alright, hello everyone, my name is Shep and welcome back to the Butcher Circus, or is it the Butcher Circus actually, because this looks a lot like the Fnatic background. So yeah, for this video I decided to change the background a little bit and also change what we're doing a little bit. So I'm playing kind of a new stress team that someone in the Discord server gave me the idea to. So it's kind of like the Kalashnikov stress team, but instead of a doggy, we have a Harman, so it's pretty interesting and it could potentially work. So I'm gonna transform here and I'm gonna go for a slam on the enemy leper because it could work, you know, it's a 30, and if it does it would be really good, but oh well. Wishful thinking, right? So the thing about this team is that it has pretty much the original, like, apply a lot of stress idea, but we're bringing a more defensive man-at-arms here, and we have double stun resistance trinkets, so we could go for guards and make that work. But we're playing against Shieldbreakers, so yeah, say goodbye to your plan, Shepherd Doggy. I'm not gonna use guards anymore. Yeah, it's just not gonna work because there's Puncture, and Puncture is really annoying to deal with. Now, one thing I could do though, which doesn't sound too bad of an idea, but it is a little bit risky. It's a touch risky. I'm gonna go for a pull here on the Jester, because I could have done that first just to prevent battle balance, but I don't think that would have mattered too much because only my occultist really has a lot of dodge. Well, I guess my backline has a lot of dodge actually. But yeah, there's probably gonna be a puncture. Yeah, they're just gonna be shuffling around in the back, I suppose, and we're gonna see what we can do about that. So I'm thinking I might want to drop a command first, just so my Vendetta actually hits. So I'm gonna do that, and hopefully the Vendetta is gonna land and do some stuff. So right now I would 100% go for a guard, but, you know, puncture. For some reason, people decide that there should be an ability that breaks guards from wherever, whenever, regardless of dodge. Like, even if I had 80 dodge on this occultist and somehow he dodged the puncture, which has 120 accuracy, the guard is still broken. It just doesn't apply the can't be guarded debuff. I mean, I still don't know who thought that would be a good idea, but oh well. And we miss a 90. Okay, this is going wonderful right now. Now, this is a casual best of 3 that we're doing, and I'm gonna say I'm not gonna play this team again, just purely based on how this is going right now. There's probably gonna be a finale immediately, I'm not too sure, but I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna go for a Demon's Pull on that Shield Breaker, and just apply some horror on her, which I'm pretty happy about. I mean, I even went command first to actually hit that freaking Vendetta. It was a 90% hit chance, but, you know, we don't take those, I suppose. So it's gonna be an Inspiring Cry. That's gonna clear a lot of horrors, so good play by my opponent to actually go for that. Interesting play for sure, but not a bad one. Right now I'm just gonna de-transform here and go for a stun on that Chester and see how we go from there. So the question is, how long can we prevent this occultist from dying? And after he's dead, what can we still do? What can we still do, and how will the match look like for us? Because if there's a kill with Finale, then it's pretty decent for me, I'm gonna have to say. Okay, we do still have our buffs. I might drop a bell right now, but that's just wasting 2 debuffs pretty much. So I'm gonna go for Duelist Advance instead. I could do a lot of damage to the Leper because he did go Revenge, or I could go for the Jester. If I get a one-shot, this would be pretty good. But wishful thinking once again, you know, 33% crit chance, but we don't take those, I suppose. There is no justice in this world, as I'd usually say. And yeah, after that move forward, I believe, I'm just gonna go for a Bellow here and try to reduce some damage. And we miss both of those despite having the command buff. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. At least we do apply the debuffs, you know. I mean, I have a very anti-stun heavy setup on this man-at-arms. Like, this is definitely a very experimental team. Like, let's not make two ways about it. I even have Stygian Embrace here, which means I kind of don't have any healing apart from the Stygian Embrace, and that he can't even heal himself. But yeah, it's definitely a very experimental setup that I have here. So I missed the Shield Breaker because she didn't get the -20 dodge debuff, but I do get a crit on the Leper, and I do get a solid hit on that Chester, so he is going to be down to this door, which isn't too bad for us. It's not too bad at all. And what can I still do here? Maybe another command is going to be the play. It's going to be Rally to the Flame, so that's going to be his HP back, but he still has stress on him, so that's not too shabby. I still have +20 accuracy, so I'm going to go for it again. Yeah, that was a 66% hit chance, by the way, the other one, but sadly we missed. Well, what can you do? No complaints, no regrets, just keep on playing and you'll get there eventually. So now there's probably going to be a Hugh. That's gonna do a lot of damage, right? Oh, we dodge. Okay, that's really good. That is really good. Yeah, that's why it's such a good for not running Eagle Eye. I mean, Numbing Instance is definitely an idea here. It's kind of a weird one, but it's definitely an idea. I guess I'm gonna go Weakening Curse on this Leopard just to try and afflict him. I mean, it's gonna take a while, but that also reduces his damage, so it's not too bad. Yeah, his damage is getting massively reduced because he only has 5% debuff resistance. Okay, it's gonna be an Expose right now. Does it do enough? Yes, definitely does enough. And we're probably gonna get Dirk Stab Deathload here. It's a 60. It would be really cool if it didn't work, but yeah, I doubt that's what's gonna happen. So I'm gonna do the second transformation here. I'm gonna go for Slam. I do a lot of damage, and I get to push as well. Immovable Leper. You know, that was kind of the nickname that this Leper was given, like, ever since the Butcher Circus was introduced. Like, when you bring exotic snuff on the Leper, you have 90% move rates. People say, like, oh yes, it's the Immovable Leper. And the joke was that he was far from immovable, as you just saw. Yeah, he's... Oh, that's... Okay, that's an interesting play. I think that's a misplay, honestly. I think that's a misplay because you have to be greedy if you actually want to win this matchup. I don't think dropping a finale right there is gonna make it so you actually win. And that definitely changes a lot. I mean, this idea was to drop a finale and maybe Solemnity, right? Because the Leper was actually in position 3, so that was the plan, I believe. It's going to be Inspiring Crown himself. I think that might be a mistake too. I mean, that's going to keep the Crusader alive, but the Jester is going to die, and he's your finisher character, so that might be a little bit of a misplay there, but I'm not sure. I'm definitely not sure. So right now I'm going to de-transform here, go for a stun of the Shieldbreaker just to prevent too much damage output. I haven't gotten a single Bellow debuff on her, which is pretty annoying. But okay, we're gonna do that. We get a very solid hit, and after this, I think it might just be immediate Bellow. Because my hit chances are decent, right? And I kind of need to hit now rather than later. But I'm gonna go Grape Shot. Yeah, I'm gonna go Grape Shot. I have to Bellow. I have to command here. Yeah, I need the accuracy. I really need the accuracy. I'm gonna do that just so I can hit Grape Shot on the Shieldbreaker this time. And that's an immediate pass from the Hopeless. We take those. Okay then. This is Bellow time, yes. This is definitely Bellow time. Let's reduce her damage, or, you know, hope to reduce her damage. It would be good, because Pierce doesn't care about your protection, but Pierce is extremely hindered by damage debuffs, but oh well. It's gonna be, there's gonna be an Exposed, though. Yeah, that's also a play. It's probably gonna be a Dirk Stab crit on it now. And we are gonna go Grape Shot, so 68% hit chance. We do land those, which is pretty good. And we're doing an okay amount of stress here. Yeah, we're definitely gonna go for another stun on that Shieldbreaker, hopefully drop her down to 0. That would be really fun. Thankfully, Holy Lance doesn't hit position. Actually, this Crusader doesn't really have good targets. He's gonna go for that, but he's probably not gonna do a lot of damage. Yeah, I only have 10 prot, like, it's not like I have a very tanky Man-at-Arms, but yeah, we're gonna do one off Death Star. Of course, and after that we're gonna go, actually it's gonna be a really smart play, we're gonna go Duelist Advance into Beast Pile, so that's gonna be pretty good. And he's dead, actually no, he's not dead, but wow, he goes Dark 7 to the corpse. This Hopeless is doing great. Yeah, he wasn't dead to the Horror because he would take 19, he would be at 199 stress, but now he's actually alive. I'm gonna go for, oh, there's stun available, it doesn't really do that much damage. I'm gonna go for Duelist Advance here. We get a crit out of it, so this Fireman with his very high crit chance from the Vendetta is actually doing a wonderful job. Good job, Fireman, you're doing great. You're doing absolutely great. I think that the Occultist was kind of the stinker of the team. Maybe if we, maybe if we would be able to guard normally, and maybe if we actually had like the weird reconstruction, this would be a lot better. So that stun there definitely hurts quite a bit, especially with the crit. But this is just going to be a dead Jester, and she's also taking a little bit of stress, and she's passing her turn, so that's pretty good. We're going to pass our turn too, but we have a character advantage here, and we are the stress team, and it's going to take you ages to kill my Man-at-Arms, like absolute ages. It's also going to take me ages to, have the Man-at-Arms be useful, especially since I can't guard, but maybe we can take out that Shieldbreaker soon. There's going to be another stunning bow that could very well fail. That tells it. No, double crit, of course, and gets the stun again. I mean, there's only Sacred Blade. This is kind of a defensive Crusader. I'm kind of moving away from this setup. I don't think it's that good. But yeah, I'm gonna click here just so I don't receive a crit. I wouldn't like going afflicted from that crit. And now there's probably gonna be a puncture on the Abomination. So let's see, do they get to 25% death blow as well? Is the question. Oh, that's That's weird. Okay, wow, I only do 10? That's the min roll right there. Yeah, I mean, she was at 1 HP anyway, but Jesus, okay. And right now I can't move forward. I can't... Oh, it was a misclick. It was a misclick. I see how it is. Well, I mean, I would have gone Grape Shot if it wasn't for that, so I don't think that misclick was like the end of the world. Because it was definitely... I mean, going for him was weird, but... Yeah, I would have had Grape Shot value right now, so it still wouldn't have been wonderful for you. I'm not gonna go for a guard because, as we all know, yeah, there's just gonna be puncture shenanigans. I can't remember when that guy died. I could move back to here. Move back to into Grape Shot is the play, right? Yes, let's move back to into Duelist Advanced Grape Shot. I think that's gonna be good. Hopefully we don't get stunned again. Oh, the corpse sent away from the occultist. Yeah, I'm not really counting that. It's just kind of a casual play right now, and there's gonna be another crit. I mean, kind of unnecessary because I was gonna get afflicted anyway. But I'm gonna go Hopeless. Well, Hopeless wasn't too good for the enemy Chancellor. Let's see, how good is it for me? The self-mark. Okay, I'm more than perfectly fine with that. And right now I wish I could hit that Shieldbreaker, but she's in position 4, which is pretty annoying. Pretty freaking annoying. I could go for a guard here anyway. I mean, wow, that's risky. Yeah, that's risky because of that. He had the plus prot from the last action because of the crit he got, so it didn't hurt him quite as much as I wish it would, but okay. I'm gonna go for the battle now. Please get the hit this time. There we go, so that's gonna be an affliction. If I get masochistic on this Shieldbreaker, I'm gonna be very happy. There's Hopeless. Okay, that's pretty good too. She actually doesn't have Serpent Sway. That's a very interesting setup that Kaschey has. Yeah, kind of an interesting team here. He said I was gonna play his 2 favorite teams, and this is what he's running. So interesting stuff, I'm gonna have to say. Does it have a win chance? I don't think he can deal with just the amount of HP. That he went for a 20 and it worked. Yeah, I have Sturdy Buckle. Like, not only can I dodge, I also have very good stun resistance, but you know. I would have very good stun resistance, but it doesn't look like it's working. So I'm gonna go for the stun here. We do get it, so our action is totally gone, and after that, it's just gonna be more Bellows. Getting very close to the resolve check on that Crusader. If he went Virtuous, that would be pretty bad, but I don't think he can win this 1v3, especially with this Man-at-Arms with the Defender, because you can't just stun him. You literally can't stun him. You have 0% stun chance with only Sacred Blade. Like, this Defender is brutal with this setup. It is really, really good. You know, he's kind of not very tanky against anything. Only against stress a little bit. Yeah, I mean, he only has 10 prot. He's gonna have 40 with the guard, but that's still not very much. And he doesn't have any extra DOT resistance. He's not very tanky. He's not a very tanky boy, but he can do some stuff. I'm gonna go for this. So we get to death. But the Sireman might as well be me a bounty hunter, because I think that's what he wants to be. He's a bounty hunter at heart. And there's going to be masochisting on this Crusader, so that's probably going to be a GG. Yes. And let's move on to a match number 2. Alright, and here we go. On to a match number 2 of this best of 3. So right now we have a very, very interesting setup here. We're playing with a Hellion, which you don't usually see me bring, because, you know, Hellion sucks. She absolutely sucks. But we're gonna see if we can make her work. So we're playing against the stress team ourselves. I'm just gonna go for an immediate pull this occultist. I was thinking of going for a guard, but I'm not really forced to guard immediately if I can just pull the enemy occultist, so that's pretty good. So yeah, the team setup I have here is once again this occultist and the Man-at-Arms with the stun resistance, so that's definitely there to be handy, and there's gonna be a slam on my Hellion. So, you know, when you see a Hellion, you slam her. That's kind of what you do, and it really, really hurts, so if you have that possibility, then definitely do it. Sadly, I don't have Numbing Instance on this Flagellant. I thought about it, but I didn't bring it, so I'm not gonna have as great of a time as I wish I would. I'm actually gonna go for Defender here on the Occultist, just so I can have him guarded. I'm not sure this is the best play, but I'm already playing not the best team, so I'm gonna go for it, just because I don't want to get pulled to position 1. I don't think that would be very good. So there's gonna be a Flash Powder on me, actually, surprisingly. It does do a very decent amount of stress, not gonna lie. And right now we're gonna go for this Breakthrough, so come on, Breakthrough, yes, there you go. So 9, 4, and 11, that's actually a very decent amount of damage, but I do daze myself with that, so yeah. Hellion self-dazes on the Breakthrough. Jesus Christ, it is so terrible. Dealing with an Occultist and an Abomination setup too is very annoying because they have a lot of disruption, right? And as if the what do you call it? As if the Hellion wasn't bad enough, the Abomination is just a natural counter, you know. My headshots suck, but I do get to hit, thankfully, and there is going to be a very nasty bleed coming in on this Abom. I'm gonna have to say, like, the only thing that's keeping this team together is kind of the men at arms guarding the Occultist, so the Occultist can actually do some stuff. And Toxin Trickery, really? Okay, interesting. So the Occultist can actually do some stuff, and the Flagellant being the Flagellant, like, that's literally what's gonna probably do wonders for us. I'm thinking I actually want to go Command right now, believe it or not, as much as I want to go Bolster as well. I'm gonna have to Command here because I need the extra accuracy for the noodles, or else I'm just gonna miss them, and I can't afford to miss the noodles right now. What trinkets is there on this Antiquarian? So she has Black Diamond Mirror, Impossible Glyph, and this is a Flash Powder Antiquarian. That is so weird. She's just going hardcore on my Flagellant, I see. I might go for an immediate punish just to get him down to 0, essentially. Let's go for it. I mean, it's probably gonna miss, but actually it's an 85, and it whiffs. Wow, 85 and it whiffs. I guess it's Flash Powder value for you right there. I think Festering Vapors would be a much superior play, especially if there was Materia Pestis on the Antiquarian, but oh well. I guess we're playing funny stuff today. So it's gonna be a Demon Spawn my Hellion. That's gonna allow me to have Yelp, so I'm not like I'm not going to complain about that too much. My hit chances aren't great, even with the command buff, because the base accuracy on the best artillery is only 90. Even with the Flashbound Grimoire and something like a Monkey Spawn, your accuracy still isn't great. If you run up against a lot of dodge like this, you're not going to have too good of a time. But we do have one massive advantage here once again. Oh, come on, stop doing that. Oh, that's so annoying. Seriously? Okay, then. I guess this is another breakthrough turn. That's so bloody annoying. Okay. Yeah, you're just toying around with my team, just pulling a character, pushing the character. Like, you just pull the Hellion and push the Hellion at the same time. I don't think this is a good play, honestly. Like, I think bullying the Hellion is exactly what I want. I just want her out of the match. I just want her to go, essentially, but yeah. Right now I want to go for a bolster, but I can't because I'm gonna lose the guard because I didn't bring Protector's Kite. I felt like the stun resistance would be more important, and we do miss that Grave Robber, but we get a crit on the Antiquarian, so it's worth it. Yeah. Missing the Grave Robber is really annoying though, I'm gonna have to say. I did not want her to dodge that. I feel like if we dealt 7 damage there, we'd be very, very happy right now. Oh well, what can I do? We are dazed, so we can't go Yelp before we move forward, which is really annoying. And we just have to go for another guard right now. Unless you want to move forward immediately. Yeah, let's just move forward immediately and then we'll go for another guard. I can't let my Occultist be toyed around with right now, like that's just not a possibility. If my Occultist starts getting out of position, the noodles stop applying, and the enemy backline's just gonna live. What I want to do here, my game plan, is to keep the Flashhunt alive until the end of the match, and take out the enemy backline with the Occultist Sealing Spaghetti. With the Sealing Spaghetti you can definitely take out the backline, essentially on your own, and after that, between the damage of Breakthrough and like the Alt Punish, these two have to stay on their toes and just keep going for stuff. So there's going to be another Demon's Pull there. I actually resist the move because of that Snuff. Good job, Snuff. And I'm going to go for another one of these. So I get a crit for 13, which I guess that happened because of the plus damage versus bleeding, right? It's actually really good. Breakthrough is coming in clutch. Well, because of Eerie, I actually have decent accuracy for it, and if you do have command buffs, then yeah, I guess you're gonna hit with the breakthrough, even though it only has 90. It would be really good, actually, if I had the Hemlock here. It's definitely a play if you want to go for Hellion. I think Hemlock and Eerie Eye is like one of the best things you can do on her. But let's keep in mind she's just a horrible character anyway, so yeah, let's keep that in mind before you think she has a really good setup or like really good synergies. I'm thinking I want to go for the noodles first, just to drop the Grave Robber to Death Star. You know, I'm just gonna do that, hopefully do enough damage. Yes, I do. We do get to hit and we do enough damage. So she has the Death Star debuff now, she's gonna take more stress, always. And yeah, even if she regens out of Death Star, she's gonna start taking plus 10% stress. So I'm pretty happy about that. She also has less accuracy. And what is it, and a little bit less damage, so it's probably not gonna matter. So there's gonna be a Flash Powder here that's really not gonna do anything, even if you apply the debuff. I mean, it is stress, and the stress is rather annoying, but I can go for a bolster now just to prevent any more stress from coming through. Finally, I can do that. And then I have to guard again next round. I'm gonna have one round without command buffs, which is gonna be pretty annoying, but I guess I'm just gonna have to go for a pull rather than an Abyss Artillery. Or, you know, I could just get lucky. Either works. This Grave Robber, she's gonna go Panic Darts on me. I might be getting Afflicted very soon here. Yeah, I'm gonna get Afflicted right now, which is really annoying, but oh well. I do still have plus 5 accuracy, so the Abomination is definitely going to get punished here, unless Rapturous does something really dumb, like Reclaim on the Occultist right now. Nah, he doesn't. I was trying to call it. Oh, we get a crit on that though. Good job, command buffs. Rapturous doesn't give you crit chance. I wish Rapturous gave you crit chance. I feel like that would be really cool. But you know, he already has so much crit that he probably doesn't need Rapturous to do that. I mean, Rapturous gives him plus 20% damage, so... Oh no, actually it's 25. Yeah, it's pretty cool. The Rapturous is not a buff. We had a pretty fun match where we said that Rapturous was a buff, and after that he immediately oofed himself, so... That's not good. That's definitely not good. We're gonna go for that, and we do just enough stress to actually get this Abomination Afflict, and he's gonna go Fearful. Fearful is really good for us, because now he does like 0 damage. And not only that, he also has a pass chance, and he can move back, which would be really bad for this Occultist. That's a move back, yeah. So he's just gonna transform Slam, so the Occultist is gonna be fine. But you know, eventually that's potentially gonna work out well for us. So there's gonna be a Slam there. I'm gonna go for the 25% death blow here. I think that would be a good play, even if just for the extra stress. Actually, I'm probably okay, he hits himself. That's fine. I'm probably gonna miss this. Yeah, it's a 70. Oh well, what can I do? The Flash Powder. The Flash Powder is definitely annoying me. It shouldn't be annoying me this much because it's really not a good ability. It's only minus 15 accuracy for like 2 rounds. It sucks. It's a bad ability. Do not use Flash Powder other than for confirming kills after characters that just had hard attacks, because I should not be missing these as like consistently as I am. Like I missed a 70 and an 85, and that's a crit absolution. Okay, then I see how it is. Now I suppose I'm just gonna drop her to Death Star again. I feel like that would be a good play here. I know I have minus accuracy, but come on. Oh, that's a crit. Okay, that's really good. Even though it's not going to do like much extra stress, she was already only taking 8 total. That's going to apply another round of horror for her, and that's going to definitely get her closer to heart attack. And she also goes abusive, so that's minus 15 dodge. How quickly the tide turns, I'm going to say. But the Antiquarian goes paranoid. That means she does essentially 0 damage now with Festering Vapors, because that's minus 25% damage. But it also means she got an extra 10 dodge, so yeah, I guess the Antiquarian is more dodge than the Grave Robber now. She's gonna go for an act out there, hits her and gets a Blight, so that's actually gonna counter the regen nicely. There's gonna be a Panic Darts there, wasting a lot of stress for sure, but almost dropping me to Death Star. Emphasis on almost, I'm still at a Death Star. I'm just gonna go for the immediate breakthrough here, I think, because that's gonna drop the Grave Robber down to 0, and that's gonna be really good for act outs. God damn! Hellion, stop critting. I'm kidding. Please keep critting. You're doing amazing, Hellion. She just keeps like hammering away at these 2 characters, and they have to keep healing themselves and doing weird stuff. Like he had to use Eternal Weird Reconstruction, he had to use Eternal Absolution. Like it's been good. Yeah, it's gonna be a pull there. Now we're definitely dropping down to 0. Oh, we're almost dead. I mean, Numbing Instance is really helping us out here. It's countering the Death Star debuff. That's a self-mark, that's okay. And now I go for another guard, right? Yes, let's do the guard. Even though this Man Arms is probably gonna die soon. Festering Vapors doesn't do damage though. Actually it could do damage, but it's very unlikely. Yeah. What is she gonna do? Just, I mean, I was gonna say a little bit of stress, but that's not a little bit. That was 10 on the Grave Robber. That's more than a little bit. I'm gonna click here and I'm gonna go for the immediate command before I die to, like, you know, whatever. And I'm gonna give all the other characters plus accuracy. And I think we're in a really good spot here because we still have all the heals with the Flagellant. And even though he's Rapturous, the Occultist is still fine and he's definitely destroying this backline. Like, I think a Weakening Curse here is actually in order. Please don't die from that. Oh, that is so close. That is so freaking close. I think a Weakening Curse here should actually do 3 damage. 2 to 4. Please do. Oh, god damn it. No, no. Oh, I hate this game so much. 2 to 4 damage. I mean, I had plus 25% damage dealt because I'm guarded, right? So I was hoping it would do enough, but oh well. Breakthrough will do enough though, if it hits. Yeah, if it hits, Breakthrough will do enough. So it's gonna be a Flash Powder right now. I'm just gonna keep hitting that A-bomb. Or maybe I should hit maybe I should hit the Occultist actually to get him afflicted. Like, that's an idea. Okay. That's a hit on someone. Alright, that's not too bad. That's a 75% hit chance. This one's better. That would get him afflicted. That would put him in a really rough spot. Oh yeah, that's a really rough spot. Okay, that means the breakthrough is gonna come in with massive value. Because if it hits the... Jesus Christ, breakthrough massive value? What am I saying? If it hits the grave robber, she's dead. If it hits the occultist, he might die if he doesn't go weird reconstruction. And it's gonna get the abomination down closer to this door. Like, this Hellion is stacked right now with breakthrough value. It's just... I don't know how she's doing it, but good job. Maybe you should really take... Yelp on her just to prevent that. I think that's a really, really bad play. Like, at least a pull. Maybe that was another misclick. Because a pull here would have prevented a breakthrough. And breakthrough is actually dangerous right now. Oh, she might move forward with masochistic. Let's see. No, she's gonna hit herself for a little bit. And now breakthrough gets the 25% death blow, but doesn't get hit on that grave robber, which is pretty annoying. Extra stress on the grave robber though, so she's gonna drop down to death store here, and as long as we hit her, she should be dead. Yeah, I'm gonna go weakening curse for the death one. I think this is gonna be over. Even though, oh, that's the pass with the fearful too. I called it. Even though, like, oh, actually, I could go demon's pull here. There's gonna be regen though. Demon's pull might not be the smartest play. Yeah, weakening curse just for the death blow, right? I think weakening curse is smart. Oh, but this could be a death blow too, because it counters the regen. Yeah, I'm gonna go for this. Yeah, that might be 2 kills. Yeah, that's 2 kills, alright. Well, I think that's... wait, was that a double crit right there? Yeah, that's GG. That's GG for this best of 3. I mean, the thing is, even though you bullied the Hellion around a lot, she was a really good damage sponge, and then she kind of did her work. Like, she kind of did her job, just hammering away at the enemy characters. Like, I'm gonna say Hellion was the MVP here. Like, she was pushed around, she was toyed with, she was pulled, she was pushed, she was absolutely abused. But she withstood the punishment, and she just kept getting crits with that breakthrough. Like, good job, Hellion. Good job. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed the matches, and I'll see you again another time. Cheers.